Namaskar, we are covering the most important questions that might be asked in the upcoming UPSC PT examination 2021. Today we will be covering the deep sea port in Indonesia, Sabang, as well as the other on-board ports being developed by India on abroad as a part of its maritime activity and naval base expansion. And these places and events is significant for civil service aspirants. The type of questions that might be asked related to Sabang port can be: number 1. Consider the following statement about Sabang port and tick out the incorrect. A. It is a deep sea port and part of India's naval port aboard. Second, it comes under Malaysia. C. It is close to Andaman and Nicobar Island. D. It has strategic position near Malacca Strait. Second question could be: Malacca Strait connects A. Indian Ocean and East Pacific Ocean. B. West Pacific Ocean and East Pacific Ocean. C. Indian Ocean and West Pacific Ocean. D. None of the above. Third question can be: Sabang port is located at A. Northern tip of Sumatra. B. Off coast of north of Sumatra. C. At the tip of south of the Nicobar Island. D. At the north tip of Jakarta. Fourth question can be: Where is Assumption Island located? A. In Gulf of Persia. B. In the Mozambique Channel. C. At the Strait of Malacca. D. In Solomon Sea. In order to get the answer, let's go through the topic and we will find answer to all the above mentioned questions. To start with, here in this map, you can see the precise location for the Strait of Malacca as well as the Sabang port. So this is the Bay of Bengal. This is Bay of Bengal. This is Sabang port, and this is the precise location of Sabang port. So this is actually the Sumatra Island. On the north tip of Sumatra Island, off the coast, this is Sabang port, and Sumatra is a part of Indonesia. So in this manner you can answer it. And this is Malacca Strait. Malacca Strait between Malaysia and Indonesia. This is Malacca Strait, and it is important for the oil transportations in the Indian Ocean zone. So this location you have to remember precisely, and this is Andaman and Nicobar Island that comes under the administration and the sovereignty of India. So in this manner, these all locations are important for this year examination. Moving onward, why is in the news? India is developing its maiden, for the first time, deep sea port in Indonesia's Sabang. It is close to the Andaman and Nicobar Island, making it a maiden foray in the Southeast Asian nation. Amidst China's slew of the connectivity plans for the ASEAN under BRI. BRI is a plan of building roads initiative by China in those regions and across the world. The port is another new addition to the ever-increasing naval base of our country. India have altogether nearly 4 ports abroad which have a naval access to India, and that is a powerful tool for India to looking into the invention of Chinese in the Indian Ocean. With the Sabang port, India has access to a total of 4 naval ports abroad. Again, in this, you can see that this is the location of the Sabang port. This is Andaman Nicobar, this is in the Bay of Bengal, and this entire region is Indian Ocean region. Moving towards the next, there are other important locations which can be asked with permutation combination of Sabang port. Nearby the Sabang port, with this Sumatra, and this is Malaysia, Singapore, and this is Singapore. In the middle of this is the Strait of Malacca. So Strait of Malacca is situated towards the east of Sabang port. One thing. Second thing in this is important is this is the Gulf of Thailand, and recently the Thailand government have discovered here a new canal which is named as Kra Canal. Kra Canal of Thailand, which is situated on the Isthmus of Thailand. This is the Isthmus of Thailand, landmass of Thailand, and this connects Gulf of Thailand with the Andaman Sea. So Kra Canal can be asked with the combination of questions such as the Sabang port can get access to the Kara Canal. It will be right because this is situated nearby this. So these all locations automatically become important for your examination. Apart from that, this is a location of the Indira Point. Indira Point is the southernmost location for India. This is location of the Sabang port. So Sabang port is situated southeast of Indira Point. Another issue. This is located at the southern tip of Andaman and Nicobar Island. This is also true. This is the state of Malacca again, and state of Malacca has various importance. So you should precisely know the location of state of Malacca, and state of Malacca is being governed by Singapore. That is another added information to this. Apart from that, sometimes the UPSC asks questions on 10-degree channel and 6-degree channel. So you must be knowing that the 10-degree channel crosses the Andaman Island and the Nicobar Island is crossed by the 6-degree channel. So 10-degree channel is situated here and this is 6-degree channel. So these all locations are automatically important for this year PT examination. Moving towards the next, let's find out the importance of the newly developed Sabang port for India. India is developing it as their naval base in the southern Asian country, mainly in Indonesia, Sabang. The port is close to Andaman and Nicobar Island and it is making its foray in this region, and it can help India to watch out China is trying to do any activities nearby Andaman and Nicobar. Its position is at the mouth of the Malacca Strait, which is the main shipping lane between the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. So the other question can be from here, like Malacca Strait connects which of the two oceans? So answer would be Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean, and is one of the busiest sea route. Usually all the oil tankers that go to Japan have to cross the Malacca Strait. The deep sea port, it is deep enough submarine as well. So India can use the Sabang port as our submarine base as well, with help counter Chinese rising maritime influence in this region of the Indian Ocean. It has some strategic importance as well. Strategically situated off the northern tip of the Sumatra at the entry to the Malacca Strait, Indonesia Sabang port could soon receive a makeover that might alter the balance of power in the region of Indian Ocean regime, that is known as the IOR. Apart from that, in this map, please note it that this is Sabang port in Indonesia, which we are talking about, is a naval support base and a port for India. Apart from that, here in the Mozambique Channel, north of this island off coast of Africa, is the Assumption Island. Assumption Island is nearby Seychelles, and this is another seaport which is being developed by India. Apart from that, in the Arabian Sea, in the country of the Oman, Al Dakam port, this is situated here, is another port on a broad project of India, and that can be helpful for India to watch out the security of entire region of this Indian Ocean. And even when the Chinese are already invading into Sri Lanka, in the Pakistan region, and again in the other islands of the Indonesia, so these locations, strategic location on abroad for India, are very important. Apart from that, there is another added information for you, that this Changi naval base, which comes under Singapore, and it is situated in the South China Sea. The Changi airport or naval base of Singapore, which is in the South China Sea, has also the access for the refueling of the naval base Singapore, and even Singapore is supporting India to use more of Malacca Strait to have a route for the Japan, to reach Japan. So we have a good relationship with Singapore as well. So this point, Changi, is also important, and the question can be framed from this concept. So keep that in your mind. The other one we were just talking about is the Assumption Island near Seychelles. This is Madagascar in the Indian Ocean. This is India. This is Indian Ocean. In Indian Ocean, this is Mauritius. Mauritius is again a good friend of India. This is Southern African country named Mozambique, and this is known as the Mozambique Channel. In Mozambique Channel, this is the location of Seychelles. In Seychelles, here is the Assumption Island. This Assumption Island is located here in Seychelles. So this is a precise location for Assumption Island. The Assumption Island's location is strategically important for monitoring shipping in the Mozambique Channel and will see significant international trade. So it can help us for the international trade also with Europe and to the West Asian country. Once ready, the naval base will help India secure its merchant ships, be a resource for other shipping nations, and help combat Chinese increasing influence in the Indian Ocean region. And another thing is that if we develop the Assumption Island as our naval base, apart from the security of the merchant ship, it will help India exercise greater control over the Indian Ocean's western region as well as the way to the piracy-prone Eastern African coastline. If you are aware of the fact, then this entire Eastern African coast is very prone by the African pirates. So once we will be having a base at this location, we can check out the pirates in this area. So that is the other important Assumption Island on Seychelles for India. In totality, once to sum up the facts, let's have a look of all the ports located in the southern Indian Ocean and in the Indian Ocean and which are a part of India's port abroad. One is the SABANG port, which we talk about just now. Another is the Assumption Island. This is in the Mozambique Channel. The third one is in the Oman, which is Al Dakam port. This is an Al Dakam, or sometimes it is known as the Deccan port. And the other port is in the Iran, is the Chabahar port. On our next video, we will be covering the details of the Chabahar port in Iran as well. So these are all ports in the Indian Oceans are the ports project abroad for Indian naval and military and merchants navy as well. Apart from that, there is one more port, the Changi in Singapore, which is helping India for the naval refueling and having the other legitimate ties with Singapore to access the Malacca port. So this is the summary of our entire presentation till now. Now coming to the answer section, let answer me the question that we have asked you at the beginning and hope you can answer it by yourself now as the topic has been explained to you. Number one question was, consider the following statement about Sabang port and trick out the incorrect. And the answer would be the B. It comes under Malaysia. No, it comes under Indonesia. So it is the wrong answer. Apart from that, all the three were right. Second, Malacca Strait connects obviously Indian Ocean and East Pacific Ocean. D. Sabang port is located at off coast of north of Sumatra. 4. Where is Assumption Island located? It is located in the Mozambique Channel. The answer is B, correct. Apart from that, you try to in the comment section and interact with us on these following questions. Like the question number 1 is, can you locate various ports on abroad being developed by India in Indian Ocean region? And the second one is, do you think that ports on abroad policy of India can give it power to stop the Chinese presence in Indian Ocean? If you know the answer and you want us to discuss these topics with you, please do into the comment section. Thank you. We will be taking up another current location in our next video. See you there. Subscribe the Ensemble Ias YouTube channel for your civil service preparation. Namaskar.
To have more such discussions and analysis, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications on our upcoming videos.